And joining us now, Trevor Megill of the Milwaukee Brewers. Thank you very much for the time. We've been asking all of our guests, what does opening day mean to you? What do you make of the pomp and the circumstance?
This is, all your hard work in the offseason coming together, and kind of all the anxieties and everything you had going into this day paying off. A lot of young guys on our roster. This is only my second opening day as well. So, I mean, it's a lot of hard work and a lot of people going out there and doing their best. And, we've all made it. It's time to perform.
It's kind of an interesting dynamic. The guy who was the closer for the Brewers, Devin Williams, is now closing for the Yankees. And then you stepped in last year and did a hell of a job in his absence. Will there be a little fraternization before the game? Will you say hello?
Yeah, we'll say hello. I mean, it's been kind of cold and everybody's inside right now, so we haven't really had a chance to go out and say hi yet. But, I'm sure he'll come out and we'll come out and say hello to each other.
Take me inside your routine. I always used to, as a guy who came up as a utility guy, I used to watch John Smoltz have a routine, Brian Wilson in San Francisco. Closers have a specific routine they do to get ready for the game. Kind of take me inside yours.
I start rolling around on the ground at like the third inning.
Yeah.
I'm just out there. You probably won't see my head pop up every once in a while at home. But usually I'm on the ground rolling or doing something that's good for me. I don't know, man. It's a long one, that's for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Just sitting out there?
Yeah, I mean, so you got 9 innings to kill, and you need your body to be the best it can feel going into that first pitch. So, 6 innings of rolling around and doing some tubes and throwing some heavy balls. And then.
Are you locked in on the game though? When you come running out, are you like, oh my God, game's on the line now? Every time the door opens, the game's on the line for you. Are you focused on the early innings of how it's playing out?
Absolutely. I mean, you got guys, you're watching reports, or you're seeing the reports in the meetings, and then you go out and you watch the game. Sometimes the report could say a guy's slumping, he hits a home run in the first inning, and all of a sudden he's broken out.
Yeah.
So being able to pay attention to the feel of the game is definitely huge for, just kind of what your game plan is going into the ninth.
Those in the game always tell people that did not play it at this level that getting outs 25, 26, and 27 are the hardest to get, and not everyone can handle it mentally, not just physically, but mentally. What is it about your game and your mindset that makes you feel ready for the moment, no matter when it comes?
I got 8 guys behind me that are fantastic on defense. The awards came in plentiful this offseason, and, that's kind of a huge reason of my success is I got guys out there balling out for me every single day I'm on the mound.
Take me inside the mindset. You guys, I left Maryvale. You guys are the team that we were talking about this, that no one talks about. Yet 6 out of the last 7 years, 2 times in a row, you've won the division. And I walked out of Maryvale in spring training going, there's like really good players and there's borderline a couple superstars walking out. Like, why do you think you guys don't get the love you deserve?
Revenue. Let's just say it.
But it's like Yelich is a star. Churio's on the verge. Contreras is on the verge. I mean, you guys got some really good players.
I mean, we got superstars, like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, those dudes bang every time they're in the box or they're making plays on defense that, change the outcome of a game. So, I mean, it hasn't been talked about enough in the past. And I think, what Pat Murphy's put together is definitely, changing course right now. Your
brother is going to be getting the start for Game 2 of the New York Mets. What is, first of all, what is, it's almost a miracle to have one person in the family become a major leaguer, but to have two siblings. I mean, do you guys ever just think about how rare that is and how special it is?
Yeah, I mean, me and him, we work our ass off in the off season. He just moved closer to my house and bought a home next to me about 3 streets over, so we can work together and kind of see this career take its path it's been taken. I couldn't be more proud of him. He works his ass off every single day, and he's got a great mentality for baseball. So, you're kind of seeing the talent unfold a little bit with him. It's awesome to see.
Opening day, you talk about all the pomp and circumstance. You talk about getting a new pack of baseball cards and ripping them open. Robert, chance to sit with him in Maryvale. Huge card collector.
That's what you were telling me.
I just opened 2 boxes of Heritages yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah. I love cards, man. The way the Topps has been putting, just the way they look and everything together, and the marketing. I mean, it's caught my attention over the last year, and I love it. It's great.
Well, I appreciate you. We appreciate you joining us. Best of luck today and in 2025. Thanks for the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Our insider Joel Sherman is back. Giro, myself, and Lauren, who will be back on Monday after her March Madness duties are over. All 3 of us filled out a bracket. I feel terrible about mine.
It was hard.
It was very difficult.
On the American League, it's, I think, way more difficult.
Joel, it's very wide open in the American League.
Well, I think you can make a case that 5 different teams in the AL East could win, 4 different teams in the AL Central could win, and 3 different teams in the AL West could win. Well, that's 12 for 6 spots.
Yes.
So, good teams are going to be looking when they say a game in April counts, well, you better start accumulating, because I think,
point.
you know, Arizona gets to 89 wins last year, which was 5 more than when they won the got to the World Series and lost a 3-way tiebreaker.
Wow.
Win your games.
No, that's a great point. So, Dero, let's get you to your bracket and just talk us through what you were thinking.
All right, they held me down and forced me to do this, so I had to. You want to start in the American League? I'm going to start wild card. Baltimore Orioles and New York Yankees will find a way to get into the postseason. I think the Houston Astros, congratulations. I think they win the West again, and Texas is a wild card team. Kansas City has the second best record next to the Boston Red Sox in the American League. All the way down to the ALCS. Get ready, Robert. The Boston Red Sox versus the Houston Astros.
Oh, no.
And the Boston Red Sox are your representative from the American League.
Man,
on the flip side, National League's a bear. The Diamondbacks are real. The Mets are going to be good. The Braves are going to be good. And I'm going to stay loyal to the Cubbies, although the Milwaukee Brewers are breathing down my neck right now to put them in the postseason. I end up and arrive with Dodgers, Phillies, and the depth of the Dodgers for me, I do think you could see them rattle off 3 out of the next 4 or 5 World Series, and Dave Roberts is being talked about as like arguably one of the greatest managers to ever do it.
Yeah, I'm with you here, and we have some of the same teams just in different order. I have the Astros getting in as a wild card. I have the Texas Rangers winning the division. As I said, I struggled with this, and look at the teams that are not here. I don't have the Yankees, I don't have the Orioles, I don't have the Guardians, and I feel awful about it.
I think people are overlooking the Orioles. I get it. Their rotation leaves a lot to be desired.
Yeah.
Watching Corbin Burns walk out.
I have
but
the
I think
Braves,
offensively they're going to score runs.
winning the East. I have the Phillies getting in as a wild card, and similar to what they did in 2022.
We're all out Boston.
Go all the way to the World Series, but this time beat the Boston Red Sox. I have them beating the Dodgers in the NLCS. Now, before you guys throw a hissy fit, 2 things. Hashtag you don't know ball, and 2, this is morning show stuff, right? I mean, we're doing it for content.
You know, one of the things I say every year, like I don't love predictions, because even when you're right, are you right? Like if we were picked the Dodgers on this day last year, we would have said they'll win, because look at the depth of their starting pitching.
Yeah.
And their starting pitching almost killed them. In the end, they were doing bullpen games. It's hard to know.
Baseball is the most difficult.
Twists and turns that are going to go on over the next 6-7 months are going to take us to places we can't predict. July 31st, what's going to happen? Who's going to add? Who's not?
Who's going to get if Sandy Alcantara is added? That immediately, potentially, has a chance to change things.
I mean, if Pittsburgh wants to put some offense in the lineup, they might find
themselves
in a
game changer.
postseason
Could
game.
be.
And who wants, in a best of 5, imagine Skeens going 1-5 and trying to win that series if you're the other team.
Lauren, despite her absence, she was able to submit her own bracket, and I believe her World Series matchup for Phillies-Yankees, that has been her same matchup for 5 years running.
But can we get that? Because then I just could drive to every ballpark.
That is the World Series.
Like San Diego sneaking in there.
But you know what? I don't have a problem with that.
And Toronto.
And I don't have a problem with the Blue Jays, because...
And Detroit.
Yeah.
The American League's wide open.
The New York Mets. Wait, does she not have the Mets?
She doesn't have
She does not
have the New York Mets. Okay. All right.
How dare you? And
so
you can
again,
only pick the Phillies so many times.
Look, if your team was not represented in any of our brackets, I understand your frustration. I understand your scorn. Just know, look.
At Real Roflo.
Yeah. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.